Find the gem, find Zenobia, kill Zenobia, and then listen to the voices. Let's get on! What we got, bud?
How did he get there?
You watch some Blue's Clues. Those look like some goldfish.
The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas.
High five.
It was time to choose.
Okay.
The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced.
Awesome.
Renato knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong, but he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert.
Wow.
The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster.
Is that a clue?
Maybe he could find a way to use it.
Wow.
To take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lupino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lupino had betrayed the rebellion.
Come on!
And he had a gut feeling that he needed to use that to his advantage.
Find the gem. Boom.
The island was windswept desert. No one...
Like that one.
Every child could sing verses about the Sky Ripper, but ancient codices
Oh,
held hints of other
whoop-de-doo.
things. A stone that ate souls, a
Where am
ruby
I
that
facing
drank
now?
blood,
Yeah, right this
a
way.
jewel only a righteous man could give away. Were all these things the Iblis stone?
Sure.
Long hidden in a buried temple. Another ancient item that was only resurfacing now. Drawn up from the deeps by the Emperor's
Walk through,
horrific
pull the
rituals.
lever, kill the enemies.
Right, who wants to die first?
Oh! That got me.
Ravens were already here, clawing in frustration. They were still searching for a way in. Good. And he hadn't come too late.
Oh, I don't need that. Another fight! I don't think there's a fight in there.
A cannon trap. Who kept these things loaded anyway?
Oh, wrong way. Okay.
There had to be some way to use the Iblis stone. It was old, wasn't it? People are so much cleverer now. And Renato was pretty sure he was cleverer than most people.
Gosh darn it. Come on.
The Ravens at least could not get past this point. Obviously, the temple builders knew how to deal with tomb raiders.
Whoa. It's got clothes. Ow! You shocked me, dude. How do I shock you? You touched me. Oh, why did I do that? Forget about that. Who cares? Yeah. I saw it. I saw it.
It was a stone of the purest blackness.
Hey, thanks for joining.
Like a void made solid. Nervous, he picked it up.
No.
I'm gonna put my cold hands on you is what I'm gonna do.
It was the stone. Eager. Thirsty.
Oh, like skip. Bonus, right?
That seemed tempting.
We need
terribly
to
wrong.
find
Zenobia was
right
the
there.
Emperor's greatest general and a potent witch. But they had been close once, and he had a sneaking suspicion the gem would try to control him. Why not capture the core of Sky Ripper instead? It was the eye of a lost god torn out by the transcendent Emperor to power his greatest weapon. Not the core, said the stone anxiously. But even though Renato knew how evil the gem was, he had a clever plan for dealing with it. Why was he listening to a talking rock?
Skip it. We skip when we can. Just so we can get through it.
As he placed the impossibly black crystal in his gauntlet, Renato had a sudden vision. Charred fields covered in dead ravens below a black
Blah,
sun.
blah. Let's
Was
go.
it the time of the lost gods,
Bam,
before the
bam,
transcendent
bam,
Emperor?
bam.
Was it the future? It whispered. Take the power. He could feel the stone's hunger for souls. Its thirst for blood. All right, I get it. This was going to be interesting.
I missed. Mofo.
The ravens on Zenobia's island were no match for Renato. They screamed as the stones sucked out their souls. And with each death, he felt stronger.
Stronger.
The stone told him.
Should feel more power from playing through 17, 18 times, leveling up as we go.
He couldn't do worse with Zenobia than he'd done with the core, could he?
I feel like I've been here before. Oh, man, every time. Usually I get hit, though. Whoa! Come on. Thank you.
Zenobia was waiting for Renato. She was alone, confident as always. Fire danced at the... Finally, Renato caught up to her. He had never seen her scared before. At school, she'd been the determined, brave one. Now her eyes were wide.
Oh yeah, Zenobia.
He didn't like seeing her this way. Kill her. Whispered
Time
the
for you
stone.
to feel the macho madness.
Rebellion without it.
Oh
Please.
yeah.
No, said Zenobia. Not that way. Oh, they had been so close once. Could he really feed her soul to his demonic gem? But if he spared her, he would not get the full power of the stone. Oh, how could he be the hero he wanted to be?
Come on. Yeah, kill
With a
her.
flick of his wrist, he slashed Zenobia's throat.
Oh,
Her eyes
brutal.
widened even more. And then the light went out.
I love that music.
Renato felt amazing.
Oh, I skip.
The Nexus was beautiful. He
Bring
never
it.
realized how beautiful. Everything glowed. The wind was so sweet. The sun so soft. The stones so warm. The black raven feathers. Black feathers. Suddenly, his eyes are filled with them. He's falling through smoke under a dead sun. A voice calls him home. Is this a vision? Whose? Is this the time of the lost gods? Or the future? No matter.
Ah, yeah.
What mattered now was killing his way to the Imperial outpost and challenging the Emperor from there.
Just across here.
Up ahead was Lupino. What was he doing here?
F you, Lupino. Oh, I killed him. Ha!
He'd go to the outpost, use their far speaker, tell the Emperor what he'd done, and then he'd go to the secret rebel base, let them know he was ready to lead them to victory. Renato rampaged through the Imperial outpost like a water buffalo rampaging. At the last moment, he remembered not to kill the far speaker toad. After all, he wanted a word with the Emperor. But there was only silence. The Emperor was scared, like little girl. Well, he would gather the rebel army and slaughter the Imperial fleet. Yes, applauded the Iblistone. Then the Emperor would have to answer his far speaker, wouldn't he? Who are you? Asked a distant voice that sounded uncomfortably like Zenobia. What have you become? The mountains. Go to the mountains, urged another that sounded a bit like Lupino.
This doesn't sound like. It says listen to the voices. I don't want to go to the mountains. Let me see. Then another voice, a tiny voice that sounded like just like him. No. Foes, friends, anyone stood in the way. Then he heard the distant voices. They're begging him to free himself from the gem. Oh, yeah. Listen to the voices. That's it. Derp.
Demanded the Iblis stone. I need to think. Renato told it. You're not good at thinking, said the Iblis stone. You're good at believing. It's what you do. It's your destiny. But he set sail for the mountains, where he could be alone with his thoughts.
Hey, thanks for watching. What up? Probably 2 more sections of this video.
Why were there Raven Scouts here in the empty mountains?
Skip it.
Was there nowhere he could find peace and quiet? There were other ravens here too. Shadowy ones.
Whoa.
Transparent, lining the path.
Alright, I've never seen this before.
Ghosts.
That's new.
They cawed as he passed, but they
We
didn't
got
try
a
to
fight
stop him.
down here.
Spectators. Had he really killed that many ravens?
Ah. I got caught up in that one. And that one.
Between us, if you don't mind. Then he saw her.
Ugh.
Zenobia. She was a ghost too. She ran off when she saw him. How could a ghost be afraid? He followed her. He had to.
Another fight. Ah, what's going on? Open up.
Renato followed Zenobia's ghost. Had he gone mad, seeing ghosts?
Beep beep.
Was she running from him or leading him somewhere? He'd come here to be alone, but he'd never been less alone in his life. Every raven he'd slain haunted these rocks. Was this who he was? A killer. He was
What's up?
good at killing. He was an inventor. Or was
Wow.
that just another word for killer?
I don't know.
Whispered the stone.
A squirrel is driving a fire truck? Fight! Fight! Go, go, go. Ah, I got that one. you at? Somebody's left. That's why didn't I get any experience? That's shit. Oh well, whatever. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. There she is. Get her. Oh, I got her. What you got? Let's see. That does look like... Oh, you found him. Good job.
Tried to focus on the job he had to do. The rebellion. Was there a battle coming soon? Or would there be ravens to kill? Even an emperor? Such killing. Much wow. Ooh, he'd never been so excited. At the end of the mountain path, Zenobia awaited him. Why did you kill me? She said. I was your prisoner, and I loved you. I needed the power, he said. Haven't you heard? There's a war on. Then what's your excuse for killing me? Asked his old friend Lapino, stepping out of the shadows. Because a filthy traitor? Said Renato.
Yeah.
Once, Lapino didn't reply. The demon has twisted you, said Zenobia. Abandon the stone. You've lost too much already. Her words bit deeper than any sword ever had. So he shook his head, and once again swung his blade through her.
Damn, that's
it had
cold.
To mean something. If he gave up the stone now, he would have sacrificed Zenobia and Lapino for nothing. So Renato set course
it looks
for the
like
Imperial fleet, where he would end it all. The Emperor, the war, the madness.
There he is.
Renato boarded an Imperial ship. No one could stop him slashing his way towards the Emperor. Yes, that was right. To give up now would be to lose everything for nothing.
Ow!
But if he could liberate the land from the Mad Emperor, then he could give up the stone in peace. And those were absolutely his own thoughts. Not the stone manipulating him. Right?
Oh. I'm back. I'm
Exalted
back
the
on.
stone. Feel your power. You'll make history today. He could hear a tiny voice within him. Don't kill the Emperor.
Oh, he's big.
Stone will eat your soul. Was it madness? I have to kill the Emperor, he told himself. That's what it meant to be a hero. To do what had to be done, no matter how terrible the cost. Yes. And then you can have peace. Promised the stone.
Oh, more. What did the fox say? Yip, 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 yip.
Hey, didn't I just kill your brother?
Ah, I got hit. Back off. No.
tiny voice, whatever it was silent. He couldn't see ghosts around him, but he could feel them. If he gave up now, they would be angry. They would have all died for nothing. Who could give up this kind of power? Could anyone? Oh, he was just a fox with a talent for swordplay. How had this burden come to him?
You did?
Oh,
yeah, that looks like tap of his head.
Yes. That is what he wanted.
Next time, bring more birds.
It sure looks like it.
You're right, Dad.
You found it, I didn't. So, that is and was story. What are we on?
The
13?
Emperor was cowering in front of his ship.
You're not knowing him.
Story 13 completed.
Please don't kill me, croaked Emperor Isengrim III. Here, take the crown. I don't want it anymore. Mm. Please, have mercy. The rebellion is won. Or you can be emperor. I'll just go be a scientist or minstrel. So gummy bears. Yeah, I promise not to bother you. With all the love he'd ever had for Zenobia, for Lapino, for the kit foxes he would never have, Renato raised his sword. And Renato plunged his sword into his own chest.
Not everyone is like
Wait. What?
I think
Renato
I'm
screamed
not
as his life force ebbed into the stone and surged back into him, and ebbed out and surged back in. Screamed the stone. It began to heat up. What have you done?
Good
The stone
job.
began to glow. It became white hot. It became lava.
everyone underwater and
Nice knowing you, said Renato, as the lava ran like butter. And he died.
Bam! Hey, level up. I like those. Sweet. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. That was, once again, Story 13. Have a good one. Say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Say it louder.
Thanks for watching.
Even louder. Holy smokes. All right. Thanks for watching.